Hi guys, good morning everyone. Hello all. Hello, am I audible? Is my voice reaching to all? Can I get the responses? Hi Mohan, good morning. All right. Fine guys, so as we are discussing the databases concept like SQL databases we are discussing. So, yesterday we have seen the migration of database objects, how we can migrate the database from on-premises to cloud and all. So continuing the same concept here. Okay, so these are very small things that we may require, okay, to have this knowledge, like taking the backup of the databases, maintaining the databases, restoring the database, and then writing the SQL queries inside the on top of the SQL DBs and all these small concepts that we'll see. Okay, so today we are going to start from taking the database backup. So might be this is known to many people here, but still this kind of work comes in the project. Okay, it depends upon project to project and all. So as we are discussing the things on SQL DBs, so I'm just covering these concepts, guys. Okay, fine. So how we can take the database backup and how we can restore the backup in the cloud, in the private cloud. This is all in on-prem we are doing. Okay, so what it is saying, login or connect to local server, SSMS. Okay, right click the database task and go for the backup option. So what I'll do first, I'll open the SSMS here. Okay, I'll open the SSMS. I think Megha, I'm audible to all except you, I believe. That's why I always take the confirmation. I won't get much responses if I ask, am I audible or not? Am I audible, guys? Am I audible to others? Can I get the responses, please? Okay, thank you, Nayak. So, Mega, please check from your end, ma. I think there is some issue from your end. Others are able to listen to me, or else join again. Okay, disconnect and join again the class. All right. So I'll just open the SSMS here. Okay, I'll say here SQL Server Management Studio. Okay, I'll connect to my local SQL server. Okay, I'll expand the databases folder, and these are some databases that I'm having here. So what I'll do, out of these databases, okay, I'll take the backup of any database. Okay, I'll take the backup of any database here. Okay, fine. So what I'll do here, Mega, please join again. Disconnect the call and join again. Okay, so what I'll do here, right click the database, task, backup. Okay, then add here. So what I'll do, let us say I want to take the backup of this database. Okay, practice DB, task. Okay, go for the backup. Got the backup here. Okay, where you want to take the backup, where you want to keep the backup, just remove this, say here add, click on these three dots. I'll say here I want to take the backup somewhere in G drive, DB backups. Here I want to take the backup in G drive. I'm already having one folder called DB backups, so I'll just go here to G. See, I'm having DB backups, and what I'll do, I'll keep the backup here. Practice DB backup, I'll keep it here. So I'll say here, okay, all the steps I have mentioned here, guys. Okay, all the steps I have mentioned here. Okay. So I'll say here practice DB. What is the database name? Practice db.back. Okay. I'll say here practice db.back. Back. Okay. Say okay. Okay. And then okay. That's it. So what it will happen now? It will take the database backup. Yeah, Dinesh, tell me. So the backup has been done, guys. If you see here, okay, my voice is not audible. The backup has been completed successfully. Click on OK. And if you come here, you are going to see the practice DB backup has been okay launched in our laptop on as per today's date. See, 2nd March 2024. 2nd March 2024 here. Okay, Dinesh, am I audible now to you? Megha, Dinesh. Okay. What is this? Some people are saying yes, some people are saying no. Can I get the responses from others? Except Nayak, no one is responding me. Sunaya, okay, thank you. Yashwant, okay. Guys, please check your laptop volume. Okay. So I am audible to all except one or two people. Okay. I'll do one thing. I'll just disconnect and I'll come again. Okay. I'll leave the class, then again I will join. Okay. Fine. Okay. Guys, am I audible now? Hello. Can I get the responses? Am I audible now? Thank you, Sunaya, Shalini. Thank you, Mohan. No, I want the people who was saying that I was not audible. Okay, fine. So we'll see today now. Okay, backup of the database we have seen, and we'll see how we can restore. Backup we have seen, how we can take the DB backup. Now we'll see how we can restore the backup. How we can restore the backup. Okay, fine. All right. So do one thing. 1 minute, guys. These two people are not able to hear to me. Okay, fine. So I'll go for the restoring of the database. How we can restore a database here. So see, open SSMS, expand the database folder, right click on database folder, restore the database. Okay. So suppose for an example, if you want to restore a database in your on-prem, how we are going to do that? Okay. So this is my databases. I'll right click on the database folder and I'll say here restore database. I'll say here restore the database. I want to restore it from the device. So select the device here. Click here on these three dots. Okay. I'll say here add and from where I want to restore. From where I want to restore. I'll go to G drive. Okay. DB backups. Okay. Here I'm having two databases. Out of this, I'll take this database practice DB. I'll say here okay. I'll say here okay. And then what name you want, okay, in your SSMS, okay, whatever the name you want. See, this is the source, this is the source, this is the destination. This is source, this is destination. So here, obviously, the database backup, what we have taken, the practice DB. But when you are restoring this DB, you can give any other name as per your choice. Okay, so I'll just say here, let us take for an example. I'll give the database name as Naresh DB. Any name you can give. Okay, see here, I have mentioned all the things and navigate to the path in our local laptop correctly where we kept our .back file of AdventureWorks. If you want, you can restore AdventureWorks databases also. Click on file and say okay. Again, okay. Now here in destination, give the database name whatever we want to be restored. Okay, in destination, give the database name whatever we want to be restored. Okay, as shown in image below. Okay, see here, this is our destination. Here we can give the name we want to be restored. Okay, we are restoring the database AdventureWorks 2014. Okay, with this name, my practice DB. And here I'm giving the name as Naresh DB. Okay, here I'm giving the name as what? Naresh DB. Okay, I'll say here now. Okay, any name you can give. So this database you are restoring same with this name. Okay, say here. Okay, so it should get succeeded. Okay, Naresh DB restored successfully. This is perfect. Okay, now see, you have seen a new database launched in our SSMS with the name Practice DB. Now, if you want, you can compare here your this one Naresh DB, how many tables it has, it is having. All the tables you will find it here also. Okay. So what you have done, see, cars, countries, movies, Naresh students, SSIS logs, DBO students. Cars, countries, movies, Naresh students, SSIS logs, students, and all carbon copy along with the data. If you want, you can check the data also. You can check the data as well. Same data you are going to see here. Okay. See, along with the data, database got restored. This is what? Okay. I'm trying to say. Okay. What is this here? Who is this Megha? All right. Fine. Next, we'll see structured query language, SQL queries. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll start the SQL queries from the intermediate level. From the intermediate level, I'll start the SQL queries here. Okay. So what is structured query languages? It's basically a programming language for storing, processing information in a relational database. In a relational database stores information in a tabular form with rows and columns representing different data attributes and the various relationships between the data values. We can use SQL statements to store, update, remove, search, and retrieve information from the database. We can also use SQL to maintain and optimize the database performance. Okay. SQL is a popular query language that is frequently used in all types of applications. Data analysts and developers learn and use SQL because it integrates well with different programming languages. For example, they can embed SQL queries with Java programming language to build high-performance data processing application with major SQL database system such as Oracle, Microsoft SQL, SQL Server is also fairly easy to learn as it uses common English keywords in its statement. Okay, this is all theoretical points, guys. And see here, I have attached this link which contains the SQL queries. Just press Control in your keypad and click on it. So these are some SQL queries we are having, which we are having basic queries. Okay, rank and case statements, common table expressions, functions, row procedures and triggers, and even we can manage the databases with the help of SQL commands. This is all we'll discuss. This all we'll discuss. So first we'll see the basic queries of SQL. Okay. If I say here basic SQL queries, then see very simple. All the queries we are executing on AdventureWorks 2008 R2 database. Okay. All the queries we are executing in 2008 R2 database. So I have restored 2008 R2 database. Okay, if you want, I have already uploaded this database here. You can go ahead and you can also restore the database in your SSMS. So Naresh Azure Data Engineering, if you see here, I'm having one AdventureWorks database here. See this one folder. You go inside this folder, you will find the three databases: AdventureWorks 2008 R2, AdventureWorks 2014, AdventureWorks 2019. So this link, these databases I have uploaded in one folder. How to restore the database I have shown just now. Just now I have shown how we can restore the database. This is a database we have restored. Correct na? I have shown just now. Okay. RHDB, this database we have restored, right? So you can also restore your database. If you're not having SQL Server and SSMS also, guys, please first install that in your laptop. See here, SQL Server software, one folder is there. Here I am giving you SQL Server and SSMS, both softwares. Just go and download. It is free of cost. Okay. It will take some time. It will not get downloaded just in 2 to 3 minutes of time. Okay. So if you're not able to download, if you're not able to install it, please refer some video from YouTube. It's very simple only, nothing, but it will take some time. So first install this software, then restore this database. Okay, all three databases same like me, how I have restored, and then you can start learning the SQL query. SQL is important, guys. Being an Azure data engineer, you cannot say that you are completely unaware of SQL. SQL is must. Okay, at least you should be having a intermediate knowledge in SQL. Compulsory intermediate knowledge. If you are not advanced, like if you can't write the query from the basics also, that is fine. But at least if a query is written, you should understand the complete query end to end, what that query is doing, and what is happening in that query, from which tables we are fetching the data in the database, from for which table we are making a join, what is alias. Okay, all these things you should know in order to understand and in order to work as data engineer in the projects. Fine. If you see here, this is very basic SQL queries. Okay, SQL basic queries it is. Retrieve only the following columns from the table, from products table. Okay, from the product table. So what did you see? These columns we are retrieving: product ID, name, selling start date, selling end date, size and weight. See, select, always we use select statement to retrieve the information from the table, from the stored procedure, whatever it is. So I'm saying here, product ID, sales start date, sales end date, size and weight from this table. Very simple, very simple. Okay. So if the table is having many columns, but particularly here we are picking, we are asking, okay, some columns only, some columns information only. So first I will select this Adventure Works 2008 R2. So I'll select this one. I'll say here, then I'll say here execute. See, I'm having all the columns. Okay, getting wherein cell end date, size, weight columns are null. Simple SQL query. Whereas if you see here, this is called table alias. After the table name, production is the schema of the table, product is the table name, and P is the alias of the table. And these are all the columns we are fetching from the table. If you want, you can see here how many columns are there in the product table. If you want to know, we can select that star. Select star from. Okay. See, many columns are there. See, oh my God. Product ID, name, product number, maker flag, finished goods flag, color, safety stock level. Plenty of columns are there. But here, if you have come across that you need only few specific columns, then you can mention that columns here, and accordingly, you will get only that columns in your result set. This is called result set. Okay. Very simple things, guys. Okay. Just for knowledge point of view. Fine. Next exercise 2. Select all info for all orders with no credit cards. So it is asking, give all the information of all the orders and that orders has been made without credit card. Okay, with no credit card. So for that, this is the query we are having. Okay. See what I'm saying here? I need all the columns. That's why I'm saying here select star from this table name, sales order header. Okay. Sales order header. So it is taking sales order header where credit card is null. Credit card ID is null. So what will happen here? All the orders which has been taken without credit card will be pop up, will be coming in here in your result set, because we have said here credit card ID is null. So if you see here, somewhere you are having a column credit card ID. Yeah, this is, see, credit card ID, and the people who have done the orders without credit card. Normally, when we purchase anything online, what we'll do, we are having multiple modes of payment. We can go with internet banking, we can go with the debit card payment, we can go with UPI, we can go with cash on delivery, we can go with multiple options. So it is saying that get all the orders, but the orders which has been booked without the credit card. So for that, the condition you have to mention is null. Okay. Next, what it is saying, uh, select all info for all products with size specified. He's saying that all the products with size specified. So for that, what we'll do, select star from this table where size is not null. Compulsorily, size should come. Where size is not null. What is saying? Size not null. Okay. This one, size is not null. Okay. Yeah, see this one. If you go to size column, then definitely you are having size for each and every order. Where is size column here? This one. This is all the size column. Multiple sizes we are having here. And we have said very clearly it should not null. Okay. So if you say here just this much, then you will get more records. See, you are getting here 504 records. And here, see, you are having many records which is of size null. See, size null. These are all size null records. If you say here not null, then out of these 504 records, see here, the data will get filtered. 211 records we are getting. We're getting 211 records. This is the magic and power of SQL queries, guys. Select all information for products that starts selling between January 1st, 2007 and December 31st, 2007. Very simple. What we'll do here, select star from table name, table alias, where sell start date between 1st January 2007 and 31st December 2007. Okay, here we are writing the query. What we'll do, we'll use the between operator. What we'll do, we'll use the between operator. If we want to fetch the data from particular range to, from one range to another range, we'll fetch the data. That is what I am showing here. Okay. Next, select all info for all orders placed in June. All orders placed in June 2007 using date functions. It is asking us to use the date functions to get all the orders which is placed on June 2007 and include a column for an estimated delivery date, that is 7 days after the order date. Okay, so what we'll do here, select date add. Okay, this is the parameters we are passing for date function, estimated delivery from this table, where month order equal to 6 and year order date equal to 2007. So if you pass this one, you pass this query, okay, applying multiple filters here. Always when we want to filter our data, we use where clause. Okay, whenever we want to filter the data, we always use the where clause here. Okay, I just say here and execute. See here, I'm getting all the orders, okay, for the month June and for the year 2007. Okay, see, June, correct na? Sixth month is June only, na? Correct or not? That is what it has told. What it has told? June 2007 it has told, right? So here we are passing month using month function. We are passing the month June, and using year method or function, we are passing the year 2007. So that is what we are getting the data here for June 2007. So only just in 1 month, how many orders have been placed here? Okay, 423 orders have been placed. How many? 423 orders. Practice, guys. Practice is needed for you to understand this. Okay, little practice will help you out, definitely, I'm telling. Okay, next is what, determine the date, that is 30 days from today, and display only the date in this format: month, day, and year. 4-digit year. Year should comes in 4-digit. Okay, fine. Convert can be used to convert the date time to a format from a list of formats. So how it is doing? See, select convert. Convert is one function wherein we'll convert the column data type. If it is in int, we can convert it to varchar. If it is in short, we can convert it to, date and time, like this. So convert function we are using here. Varchar, this is the data type. Okay, and I'm saying here date add, again one more function, day 30 get date, and then just mention this one, you will get the date presented in this format. Okay, I'll come here, I'll put it and see 4/1/2024. Okay, fine. 30 days, it is adding 30 days as of today's date. As of today's date, it is adding 30 days. So today is what? 2nd of March. If you add 30 to today's date, then it will be 1st of April. That is what it is showing here. Okay, fine. Determine the number of orders overall total due. Okay, average of total due, amount of smallest amount due. Okay, amount of largest amount due for all orders placed in May 2008. See here, aggregate functions. These are all what aggregate functions we are using. Okay, count will give you the how many orders have been placed. Sum will give you the total orders. Average will give the average number of orders placed in 2008. What is the least orders? What is the maximum orders in the year 2008 from this table, where month order date equal to 5 May and year 2008. Okay, you come here and paste it. You have to get the result set. You are getting all aggregates. Okay, single quotes. This is your string. This is your column alias. This is your column aliases that you are giving for each and every column. Number of orders, total dues, average of dues, smallest, okay, maximum number of orders from this table for the year May and for the year 2008 and for the month of May. For the month of May, hit enter. See, I got all total number of orders for May 2008 is this much, total due is this much, okay, average is this much, least order 2.5, and the largest highest orders is this much total, highest number of orders. All this information, guys, you can get anything from SQL queries. You can get anything from SQL queries. Okay, so I believe after reading this query, after seeing this query, you are able to understand what it is and all, correct or not? So little practice is needed, guys. See, what I'll say, if you are not in a position to write the SQL query from the beginning, at least, if a query has been given to you, you should understand what that query is doing, and what is aliases, what is joins, what is where clause, between clause, case statements, group by, having, order by. All this you have to be familiar with. Okay, so whenever we are using aggregate functions like count, sum and all, you have to use group by compulsorily. Okay, in order to get the data for the customer ID. Okay, for whatever the column you are using. Okay, having count of sale greater than 1, order by overall total due descending. It is descending. Always remember, this is a syntax. First from, then where, then group by, then having, then order by. You cannot say I'll write order by here after where. No, it's not going to work out like this. Okay, this is the basic syntax that you have to keep in mind. Okay, always where, then group by, then having, then order by. If you say here, I'll write group by here, then you will get an error. Order by, if you're writing here, you will get an error. See, you're getting errors. In this format only, you have to write whenever you are using this all where, group by, having, order by clauses. Okay, like this. Okay, fine. Customer ID. This customer ID has made 3 orders, and the due is this much. Okay, whatever the data is, as per the data it is showing, the total number of orders is less, but seems like due is very high. Okay, seems like, example, they have purchased any car or anything, any house, not sure. Just as an example, I'm saying. Okay, so this is the number of orders, customer ID. They have not displayed the customer name, customer ID. If you want, you can get the customer name also. Okay, you can check here the customer names, what all it is. Okay, simply come here and say select a star from table name. Okay, no, name is not there. This is completely the sales order table. Sales order table is not having the name here. Okay. So if you want to know the name, then you have to join this table with another table. In joins, we'll see how we can join multiple tables. In join SQL queries, we'll see that. Okay. Name is not there in this table. Okay. Getting, guys, is that clear? This is how we'll write the SQL queries. Exercise 9. Provide a unique list of the salesperson IDs who have sold the product ID 777. Sort the list by the salesperson's ID. Okay. So what it is doing here, see, it is making a join here. This is one table, sales order header. This is a table alias, join. If it is mentioned just join, then it is an inner join. If it is mentioned just join, then it will be an inner join. Okay. If I come here, if I take a new query, if I put it here, see, this is table name. This is table schema. This is table name. This is table alias. Join means inner join. Okay, inner join. Inner join, you can just write join also, but left join, right join, full join, cross join, you have to mention completely. If you are just mentioning join, it is understood that it's an inner join. This is first table and this is second table. Sales order header. Okay, and then sales order details. First table and second table. This is the alias of the table, alias name of the table on table 1. Table 1 dot common column is equals to table 2 dot common columns. So instead of table name, we are using here table alias. This is the table name. This is the table alias. Table alias means a short form, short name of the table. Short name of the table. So table alias will give immediately after the table name. This is the table name now. So table alias will give immediately after the table name. Getting, guys, is that clear or not? Okay. So what we are doing from this table, making a join with this table. Okay. On table 1 dot common column is equals to table 2 dot common column. So what we are doing, this sales order table, sales order header table is having sales order ID, and sales order detail table is having sales order ID. So we are joining these two tables, this one and this one, on top of this column, and we are putting a condition for product ID 777, order by salesperson ID. Because why we are putting 777 here, it has mentioned what it has mentioned in the requirement. It has mentioned that unique list of salespersons IDs who have sold the product, this one 777, who have sold the product 777. That's why it is mentioned here. Okay, I'll come here, I will execute this one. See, I'm getting all the salesperson ID. This is what all the IDs I'm getting here. Okay, fine. So here in these two tables, I believe names are not there. Normally, we'll not write the queries to fetch the names, because names can be duplicate, na guys, correct or not? Names can be duplicate. See, if someone name is Rajesh Mathur, so there could be many other persons with the same name. Okay, correct or not? That's why we always write queries on top of this IDs. And especially for joins, we'll use always the unique columns with unique data. And in filters also, we'll always use the records rows, which is having a unique data. Okay, so these are all the salesperson's ID that we have got for the product ID 777. If you remove this one, okay, if you remove this one, then you will get many records. You have got how many? 11 records. If you remove this, if you say you execute now, you will get, see, 18 records. So we have catched particularly for product ID 777. Now this is for all the what person's ID. This is for all the person's ID, salesperson's ID. Maybe salesperson's ID means a salesman who has have got the ID, like how an employee will get an ID. In the same way, people are working in sales department or in a sales division in a company, they will also get some unique ID. That is what it is reflecting here. Okay, guys, is that clear? This is how it is. List the product ID, name, list price. Okay, list the product ID, name, list price, size of the products under the bikes category, product category ID equal to 1 and subcategory mountain bikes. Okay, main category is this one they are asking and subcategory this they are asking. See here how we are reading the queries. What all the columns he want, that all columns we are mentioning in select statement. Okay, product ID he said we have mentioned product ID, name, list price, size, list price, size of the product. Okay, from this table, okay, making an inner join with another table here. Okay, and then what is happening here? After making a join, we are saying product category ID equal to 1. It has given that it needs all the details with product ID equal to 1. Only for product ID equal to 1. That's why I'm mentioning that in the where condition. And what it is saying, he wants the details for mountain bikes. That's why we have mentioned here ps.name equal to mountain bikes. Mountain bikes. Okay. If I come here, if I say this one, so here execute, then see we are getting product ID, okay, name, mountain bikes. Okay, this table is having lot of bikes, different types of bikes. Okay, product subcategory table is having lot of bikes. How can I say this table is having? Because here it has used ps.name, which is ps table. PS table is this one. See, product subcategory. Product subcategory. This understanding and this knowledge, this idea you will get, guys, slowly with time. Just keep practicing. If you keep practicing this knowledge, this idea, you will get slowly with time. With time, you will get all these ideas and all. When you know, work in the real-time projects and when you keep on practicing, when you see different types of queries that is being written and all that stuff, you will get this idea. Okay, these are all the queries, guys. So say now next we are having what? List the sales order ID and current name for each order. Okay, for each order, it is asking us to pick the sales order ID. So I'll just come here and I will put this query here. I'll say multiple joins. Okay, first join is this one. Okay, this is our first join. Okay, on these columns. First join, okay, between this table and this table. On top of this column, we are making the joins. We are joining these two tables. Correct? Now this is the second join. You can make any number of joins. Okay. So the syntax is what? Select column names, whatever you want from table name. Okay, inner join table 2. This is left table, this is right table. Between these two tables, we are making a join on top of these columns. On, okay, table 1. Table 1 dot common column is equals to table 2 dot common columns. Again, one more join. Table 1 dot common column. This is table 1 dot common column is equals to second table. Okay, joining this on the top of this two, on the top of this column, and then execute it, you will get the results. If you are getting any error, guys, simply understand there is something wrong you are doing in your SQL query. There is something wrong you are doing in your SQL query. You have to rectify it. Okay, is it clear? This is how we are writing the SQL queries. Okay, fine. Next, joins and aggregates. Here we are having joins. See what it is doing. Understand the requirement here. We are using AdventureWorks 2008 R2 database. AdventureWorks 2008 R2 database. But it is saying retrieve all the orders made after May 5th, 2008. He want all the orders which are made 5th May 2008 and had a total due value greater than 55,000. Okay, dollar, include the customer ID, sales order date, total number of columns in the return date, order by customer ID and order date. So what all the columns he has mentioned, that all we are mentioning here in the select statement. Okay, we are fetching all these columns, customer ID, sales order ID, order date, round. Okay, in the from the table, from this table, where order date, what the condition he gave to us, the condition he has given is this one. 5th May 2008 orders he want all the orders 5th May 2008. That's why what we are doing here, order date greater than 5th May 2008 we have mentioned. This is year, this is month, this is date, and total due, how much it has given in the condition, total due value greater than $55,000. So that is what we have mentioned here, total due greater than 59,000, order by customer ID, okay, and order date. This is how we'll write the queries, guys. Fine. So what it is saying, like next, he needs the latest order date, average order value, and total number of orders for each customer. Include the customer ID, latest order date, average order value, and the total number of orders in the report. Order by number of orders. So we use here left outer join. What we are doing, we are using left outer join because there are 701 customers in customer table. Okay, that do not have orders in sales order header, and we want the data for each customer. The value in reports, it should be something. Then here all the columns we are fetching what is been asked here. Okay, it has asked the customer ID, right? It has asked the, okay, average order value, total number of orders, right? Latest order date, all that we are mentioning here in the select statement. Then from here, we are making a left join. Now, how you can say, how you will get an idea what you have to use. Left join you have to use, inner join you have to use. So it's very simple. In your requirement, if you want all the records from your left-hand side table, left-hand side tables means first table. If you want all the records from your first table, then you will use left join. If you want the records from both the tables and you want only the common records from both the tables, we will use inner join. Okay, if you want the records, all the records from second table, then we'll use right join. This is our first table, right? This is our second table. Okay, so if you want all the records from your right hand side table, then you will use a right join. And then What is the common column between these two tables? We will make a join on top of that common column. So C is what? Customer table, and SOH is what? Sales order header. Sales order header. Making a join, as this is a common column, customer ID in both the tables. Group by customer ID and order by this one. Okay. Total number of orders descending. If you want, you just go here, copy this query, come here and paste it. You will get the result set, whatever we are looking for. Okay. Execute. See, we got the result set. Remember, guys, these are all called aggregate functions. These are all called aggregate functions. So when you are using aggregate functions in your select statement, then compulsorily you have to use group by. Okay. You have to use compulsorily group by for customer ID or for the column. Okay. For the column which is apart from the aggregate functions. So the column which is apart from aggregate function is customer ID. That is what we have done, group by, and then order by, total number of orders, whatever it is. That is what it is showing here as such. Okay, fine. Select the product ID, name, list price of the products that have a list price greater than the average list price of the product 911 and 915. It's very simple. The moment you see the condition here, you have to understand that it should become in the where clause. It should come in the where clause. Okay. And what he is asking, he's asking product ID, name, list price of products. So this all comes in select statement. See, might be you will not getting an idea right now. It will come, guys, as you keep on practicing now, it will come. Definitely it will come. Okay, it needs some time. And when you start practicing, when you see different types of requirements, when you face different uh, what I can say, different types of orders or queries from your customer in your projects, with your time, it will slowly get this maturity in you. Okay. So product ID, name, and round of list price. Whatever the list price, I'm rounding it with two decimals, two numbers from this table where list price, what is saying? List price of the product is 911 and 915. So what I'm saying here, this is called subquery. This is query. Under that, this is one more query here to here. This is called subquery. So what I'm saying here, it has told me the average list price of the product. Okay, 911 and 915. So that's why what it has done to fulfill this requirement, it has written one more subquery, average list price. That's why we are using average function here. This is the column alias. Whatever we are writing immediately after the table or after the column, that is called alias, guys. Okay. From this table, we are fetching it where product ID in 911 and 915. Order by list price is descending. So if I just come here, if I say, if I execute this one, see, I'm going to get all these things. Product ID, name, list price. All I'm getting it. Okay. So for this product 771, this is the product name and this is the price of the product. Okay, $3,399. $3,399 means it might be something like car or bike or anything. Okay, all that we are getting here. See, this is what it is. Fine. So these are the different requirements and queries for it. Different requirement and queries for it. Different requirements and queries for it. Okay, fine guys, is it clear? So what is saying, create a report containing customer ID, first name, last name, and email address. So simply, the moment you read, you have to understand that this should come in select statement. Customer ID, first name, last name, and email address for all customers. Okay, fine. Return only customers who have a customer ID greater than 11,000. So for that, what we'll do is all select statements. In select statement, we are calling all these columns. Then we are making a left outer join between these two tables. Okay, and then we are making a join on top of these two columns because these two columns are having the same data. Again, we are making a left join for this email address because this email address has been asked and this email address is in this column. That's why, sorry, this email address column is in this table. That's why we are making a join again with this table. Okay, whichever column you want and that column is in different table, then you have to write that table in the join and then you can join that table on a common column. Okay, so see, email address, this column we are having in this table. That's why we have included this table in our join. And then common column, we are making a join compulsorily and it has given a condition. Customer ID should be greater than 11,000. That is what we have mentioned here. Order by date, customer ID, ascending or descending, whatever you want, you can pass it. Okay, if you come here, if you say this query, you are going to get the result set. Customer ID, customer first name and last name, and email address of the customer. And all these customers you are seeing who has got the what customer ID greater than 11,000 because we have mentioned the condition here very clearly, greater than 11,000. If you want, you can, if you say here less than 11,000, simply instead of greater than, just pass here less than. So see here, you're getting 11,001, 11,002 like this. Now you will get less than 11,000 because you have reversed the condition. See, you are getting here. All these numbers are less than 11,000. How many you have got? 701 records. 701 records you have got it. Okay, this is what the, it will come with time, guys. If you are very beginner, if you are very new to SQL, just practice it, you will get it easily. Okay, fine. So this is what basics and joins and aggregate functions in SQL. Okay, tomorrow we'll see rank and case statements. Then we'll see recursive common table expressions, what it is, it's a temporary table and all. Then we see the other SQL queries, guys. Okay, fine. So tomorrow we'll see rank and case statements. This we'll see in tomorrow's class. These all queries we'll discuss in tomorrow's class. Okay, fine. Is that clear? See, you have to practice. I'm telling you very clearly. All the softwares, what is needed, I'm giving you here. SQL softwares is there. Databases is there. How to restore the database also I have shown. Okay, do it all. Every single thing is a learning for you. Compulsorily, no doubt, and do the practice. Okay, this is all your SQL queries, guys. All right. Tomorrow we are not having class. Tomorrow means Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday, na? Okay, we'll take the class on Monday. You guys want a class tomorrow? Yes, no? Okay, fine, fine. Yeah, we'll take break. No problem. Yeah. No, no. As per the schedule from Naresh Shetty, we are having classes Monday to Saturday only. If we have taken holiday in the middle of the week, something like a festival or Republic Day or New Year kind of stuff, then we'll compensate that holiday with Sunday. So I believe this week we have not taken any holiday, so that's why we'll take holiday on Sunday. Okay. Still, how many classes left over? I think still 5, 6 classes left over. 5 to 6 classes, or maybe 6 to 7 classes left over. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Last day, I'm not sure, Lata. Last day, I'm not sure. Maybe it will be on 10th of March. Last day. Sorry, 9th of March, last day. Next week, Saturday. Or maybe 11, 12, 13. We'll see. We'll see how the things will go. Okay. There is no such thing. So we'll see how it goes. Then I cannot say about any last day, but it will be after 9th of March, after 9th of March. So still we are having at least 1 week classes for sure. Okay. Yes, yes. I will provide Shalini. I'll provide next week. Next week I'll provide all the things here. Okay. Mukul Prasad, read the material here. I can say you what all the topics we have discussed. Read the material thoroughly. Remember each and every control, each and every activity, transformations that we have used in ADF. Okay. And read about our Databricks framework also, provisioning of the workspace and all. And apart from that, we have discussed many different types of storage services, right? Table storage service, queue storage service, page blob, append blob, and resources, storage accounts provisioning, different features of storage accounts. Okay, standard and premium storage accounts. What is the difference? When to use? Why to use? How you are using? On what scenarios we'll implement? These many things are there, Mukul Prasad. So this from the first class, I can say that you can do the preparation by listening the recordings and read the material. Guys, read the material at least 8 to 10 times. I'm telling you. Okay. That I have to check, Lata. I have not done as such till now using API. I have to check first. So let me see if, whether I can help you, or if I find any suitable video recordings for that, I'll give you, Lata, for sure. Okay. Let me have a research on it. Okay. Then I'll give it to you. Okay. Fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll connect again on Monday. Thanks. Bye, everyone. Have a nice weekend ahead, guys. Bye bye.